Hey guys, so I told you I'd come up with a second topic to talk about here out in Honolulu. What I wanted to address today was the two fundamentals of strength and skills. So in FUSE and in BOA, we have a fundamental skill development uh, theory that it is 2 years to get strong and 2 years to get skilled. So why not do your development of skills and strength at the exact same time? If we don't do this, we're going to extend that journey to 4 total years. So I want to avoid that, elongating the journey that you guys are on by very specifically working hard to make sure that we can get your strength in order at the same time we're getting your skills in order. So whether we're working just your basic strikes, whether we're working your actual lifts, and we used to do a lot of Olympic lifting. We've kind of backed that off due to the potential of injury that occurs with that type of thing. And we want to move into something that was a little more stable for the fight world. Though Olympic lifting does do a lot of type 2 fibers, there's a lot of information kind of pushing back on it, saying that it really isn't that great for development of anything other than Olympic lifting. I know it does affect your vertical jump considerably. Olympic lifters have a considerably higher vertical jump than other athletes. However, that isn't the only thing that we're after. So one of the things that I think is the best for developing strength, overall strength for an individual athlete, is the stone. Lifting that stone is the thing that is super simple. You guys can do it without a ton of technique as long as you're not lifting crazy heavy. And you'll get everything you need from a compression factor and everything that you're going to need from an explosive standing factor as well. And then it gives you that static hold that is so important in grappling. So working the stone, big deal. So one of the things I love to do in training is say, hey guys, we're going to set up and we're going to do some of this this grappling over here. We're going to do some kickboxing. Also, you guys owe me X amount of stones. Another body exercise that is really big for the program is just body weight program. So our lifts. We want to do the push-ups with isometrics inside of them, like 10 push-ups, 10-second hold halfway down, 10 push-ups, 10-second hold halfway down, 4 to 6 sets of that type of thing. Toes to bars on the equipment that we have there in the facility. The facility is set up exactly for this type of exercise. We want to get those toe to bars as often as possible. General pull-ups too. You got to be big on those pull-ups. That back is going to be very important for your striking power. So outside of that, you come in to the gym. Let's say you don't have a lot of training partners. You don't even have any training partners, which is often the case for me personally before I prepare for something. So what I want to do is I go in with the bags on the ground. We've all gone over the bag drills. And on these bag drills, we want to go side to side motion, all of our motions for setting up knees on bellies, all of our mounts, all of our transitions, all of our grounding, all of our far side, near side, knee on belly, and work through these positions until they're absolute first nature. And then head over to the stones, get those stones lifted, pull those stones up off the ground. I try to hit those not in high repetition sets because I don't want to create injuries, but saying somewhere between 6 and 10 reps in total per set. And stone comes up to one side, take the stone all the way down, lift the stone back up to the other side. Then we're going to go on to just toes to bars. This is going to be highly dependent upon your grip. This is going to play a big role in the fight world as well. We want to make sure our grip and our hand muscles are all built up in a proper way, and pull-ups are going to be one of those things that does that. Now, if you're training outside the gym and you don't have any place to lift stones or do pull-ups, you know, a rock climbing gym is a great way to supplement rock climbing and your Sambo and your Jiu-Jitsu. Your MMA is a great way to combine these two things. Rock climbing is a hugely important thing. And even if you're in a place here, like on Honolulu, running on the beach is going to make your toes and your feet muscles stronger. And they're completely atrophied for those of us that live in a world where we're using our tennis shoes all the time and we have protected feet. Having strong feet is going to be big on your transitions. We want to make sure that we have an opportunity to make those feet stronger. So if you could do things like that, that's going to severely impact your game in a positive way. And make sure that you're building this in a way that you enjoy your life. If you don't enjoy your life while you're doing this process, man, it's going to be hell. So I want to make sure that people are living a life that they really want to live and they're accomplishing the goals they really want to accomplish while they're in this life of mixed martial arts and Sambo and Jiu-Jitsu with me. So that being said, that's what I have today. Finding very simple, very high output workouts will create a big difference for you as an athlete while you're training. Now, if you happen to have a partner that can come in with you, it doesn't even have to be the same size. It can be, you just worked with a grappling dummy in the last scenario. What if we worked with somebody that was smaller or different gender or something like that, larger? It doesn't matter. You can get in and you can work drills with a willing partner, clean things up, and do the hard work on the stones and the pull-ups and the toes to bars. If you can do that kind of thing, you're going to be able to move very far, very quickly. Because as we spoke about in the last topic, a lot of people don't even train properly at all. So this is a huge leg up on just not training properly, is the ability to train really intelligently and get as much as you can out of the time that you have to train. I understand our lives are busy, but if you want to make it to the top, there is no easier way, and there's also no shortcuts. So that being said, don't take any shortcuts, guys. I hope to see you guys here pretty soon. This will probably be the last video I shoot here in Honolulu, and we'll be ready to see you guys on the mat training this week.